Okay, so let me ask you before we get started. Are there any areas where you fear you're lacking that you could improve in?
I know of a few things that I have a weakness, and one of my absolute most crippling weaknesses that I think, considering the character that I play, is Minato Buster. In that I don't know how to deal with it, I don't know how to use it. It is my least used art, and the one that I, for the life of me, can't wrap my head around. I know that
Okay.
sounds dumb as hell, but it is the art that kind of bodies
No,
me
no,
on
that's
the
okay.
using or the receiving end. Uh,
Okay.
Other
Uh,
things? Do you want me to keep going, or?
yeah. I'm asking specifically things that would apply regardless of what character you play.
So, like, playing as Shulk, even in matchups where maybe Minato Buster is a good idea, I don't know if it's a mental block or just my play style is garbage when using it, is that I use Minato Buster and I feel like I get my ass handed to me. And
Okay.
it's the art that doesn't agree with me.
Alright, well, one thing that I can say about Monado Buster is that it's an art that is not very good to use when you are at a disadvantage.
Right.
Meaning, if you're in a bad position, like if you're off stage, or if you're in the air and your opponent is grounded and is a. I mean, barring Malk, like let's say you've lost your second jump and you're out of resources and you're desperately trying to reset to neutral, that's a bad time to use Buster because your opponent can just keep getting light hits on you and that damage is going to add up.
Right.
Meanwhile, if you use it when your opponent is off stage, your opponent's expended their second jump, or you're pressuring your opponent, suddenly it becomes really good because your opponent makes one mistake and the damage you get resulting from that mistake is multiplied
So it's the
significantly
polarizing art
because of
in that,
Buster.
in that
Mm-hmm.
regard. The other thing is that my Tomahawk game is weak. I think that's a general thing that I know myself and other people struggle with, is that especially since the Nair buff, it kind of feels sometimes way too easy to just land with Nair without thinking, when my Tomahawk game could improve. And
Alright.
especially at high percents, I have a bad habit of running in and shielding just when I'm scared and I don't know what to do, which can get easily called out. That's like my, I guess, my scared habit is kind of just running in and shielding rather than going for other options. There's a few others that I'm thinking about, but those are the biggest ones, I think.
Okay. Um, I guess we'll find out. Oh shoot, I messed up.
Do we need infinite
Here.
time, you think?
Yes, infinite time would be a lot better.
Alright. I'll let you set it on up. The other stuff that I was working on, like I said, is that I had a horrible habit of not C-sticking my aerials. I think I fixed that for the most part. It's still kind of a bit of meh. It's something that
Set it
I've
as
worked hard.
infinite time.
Okay,
You're the one who
it's
needs to set it.
It's my thing. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Okay. I guess we'll find out more of what I'm trying to ask when the match actually starts. Because usually those issues that you've listed are indicative of something else, and that something else is what I want to find out.
Okay. You're talking about something more
Um,
overarching, aren't you?
yeah, something that would apply regardless of what character you play.
Okay.
It's not only Shulk things. Smash is a game about fundamentals, and fundamentals is the things that you can improve very slightly and suddenly increase dramatically in your skill. So that's mostly what I'm considering, and one of the most important part of improving your fundamentals is dealing with the neutral game, which is what this
Okay.
exercise is for. I'm going to start off playing. No, I'm going to in. It's going to change when I call it out, but I'm going to change in the middle the way that I'm approaching the game.